What's up, guys? Vintage Sports here, and I'm coming to you guys with a deck profile for Red Hybrid. I tried to upload this video and record it 3 times now, so hopefully this time works. Leave me a like if you think this video works out so we can get this started. And as always, guys, remember to supreme cannon that like button, transcend the sword that subscribe button, and let's get digital. So first, we're going to start off with our eggs. I'm playing 4 copies of the Greymon. I just feel like this guy is the most appropriate egg just because we're always going to be swinging at security, not more of swinging at Digimon, but sometimes that will happen. But more than likely, we're going to be swinging at security. So having that 1,000 for swinging at security is what we're going to be using in this deck over the Kaporimon that a lot of people run. Next, I'm going to be playing 4 copies of the Flamemon. This is our recruiter in the deck. It helps us search for 2 cards. Most of the time, we're going to be hitting our 2 cards. It lets us add our tamers and our hybrids in our deck to hand. Majority of the cards in this deck are hybrids, so we're going to be playing a lot of them. Next, I'm playing 4 copies of the Flamemon from BT7. This guy has the inherent effect of having piercing. This is something that this deck needed for a long time ago. That way, if we want to swing at security or swing at Digimon that have blocker, aka Mechanorimon, we can do that and pierce over him and get our checks in without any question. Next, I'm playing 2 copies of this Flamemon. I'm not really a big fan of this guy since we aren't playing Susanomon in this deck. Plus, this guy only lets us reveal the top 4 cards of the deck and grab 1 card. He does have the inherent effect of on deletion we can add the Tikuya, but most of the time we're not going to be playing that. We're just going to be playing the Tikuya hard out, or we have other means to play the Tikuya, or if we get the Tikuya off of security. I just feel like this guy is just, he's not that good. I'm sorry. Next, I am running, this is experimental, but I feel like it's really good. And I don't see a lot of people doing this, and it's very slept on. I'm playing 2 copies of Aldomon from BT5 and 2 copies of Pokemon. The reason I'm not playing 4 copies of Pokemon is mostly because there's a lot of people playing things like Chumon and other things that negate security gains. Plus, no one really wants to see a Pokemon on board for multiple turns because he's never going to be on board for multiple turns because your opponent's going to kill it. They're not going to let you keep gaining the 2 memory from Digivolving off of your Tamers. So Pokemon's not going to be in play for that longer. Pokemon's just really good because you can rip the top 5 off your deck, and then you can add any Tamer and your Hybrid or 10 Legendary Warriors. So these are our only 2 ways of searching for our Emperor Greymon. Not the Emperor, but the Ancient Greymon. The Agumon is just really good because he lets us search for both Emperor and Ancient on top of letting us search for Omnimod that I'm playing in this deck. Next, I'm playing 4 copies of the Untitled from the promo pack. This guy is just really good. You got to play this. I'm sorry, guys, but you got to play this if you're trying to play Red Hybrid to its full capability. It has a higher ceiling than not playing it simply because you can essentially Digivolve and take out 3 security for 3 memory in a sense if you have the correct play line. But yeah, it's just really good. It helps you turbo out into your ancient and just swing for massive damage. Gotta play it. Gotta play it. Next, I'm playing 2 copies of the Unimon. This guy is just really good because you can Digivolve over your Tikuya and swing with this guy for security attack +1 with 8k. If you Atomic Inferno this guy, he goes up to being 11k swinging for 2 checks. He's broken. I think maybe in the future or next video, I'll show you guys to play a Aldomon Turbo deck with these. You know, it'll be fun. Next, I'm playing 4 copies of Burning Greymon. You can Digivolve this guy over your Tikuya and pop a Digimon with 4,000 DP or less. So this gets rid of Cutimon, Madoki Betamon, your Chumon. I think I'm missing some more Mons, but you get to delete those problematic Digimon. Also the Pokemon, you get to delete those, and it's just really good. I don't know why my camera is so out of focus, but it is. But anyway, you get to play those. These guys are just really good. It puts on a lot of pressure. Next, I'm playing 2 copies of the old Aldomon from BT4. This guy is still good. You can Digivolve this guy for 3. He already has security attack +1. If your opponent ever puts you to 4 memory, you can play the Atomic Inferno, swing for 2 memory, and you'll be swinging for like, I think it's 15. It's really good. Next, I'm playing 4 copies of the new Aldomon. This guy has the ESS of a delicate plant, pretty much. Whenever you swing with your Ancient or anything with 10 Warriors or Hybrid in its cost, so it's just really good. And then the fact that he gets to DP boost himself by 4,000 is just phenomenal. It's a really good card. You can Digivolve over your Tamer for 2 with this guy, and swing for Security Tech +1. Again, Aldomon Turbo. It's a lot more strenuous in what you have to do, and it's not as streamlined, and it isn't it doesn't have that high of a ceiling compared to the Ancient builds that are out there now. Speaking of Ancient, we're playing 4 copies of Ancient Greymond. You got to play this guy if you want to win. I'm sorry, but you got to. This guy just opens up so much. Not only will you be able to swing for 3 checks for 3 memory, but you'll be able to play another egg and raising, and then on deletion you'll be able to play another hybrid, so you will always have a Digimon on board with this guy. He's just really good. Then we're playing 3 copies of the Emperor Greymon. Again, you can even go into your Aldomon play like I said earlier, with the Tikuya to have Security Tech +1, and then you can end your turn with blitzing for blitzing with Security Attack +1. If your opponent chooses to block, which they're probably not going to block you, no one's going to block this guy, you get to restand him. So that's something, I guess. I don't really like this guy, but you got to run him in the deck. He comes up sometimes. Next, we're playing 2 copies of the Blitz Omnimod from BT7. This guy's just, he is chef's kiss good. Being able to swing for your 3 checks for 3 memory with your Ancient combo. Then you'll be able to play Omnimon. Boy, it's fucking broken. It is broken how good this is. There's been multiple times where I've had the Analog Youth and Marcus on board. Spoiler alert, in this video, I've had those 2 cards on board with my Ancient up, swung with an Atomic Blaster on him, swung for 4 checks, got all 4 checks and then swung with Omnimon. You'll be able to tap the Marcus to gain that memory. That way you can go into Omnimon off of that, and boy, it feels good. Next, for the options, I'm playing 2 copies of Atomic Inferno. This card is just really nuts. You can essentially just bring out one of your rookies and play this card on it and swing. Get Security Attack +1. It's basically like playing Bond of Courage. With the old old Greymon that had the skill effect of Security Attack +1 when you swung. So it's really good. And then having the security effect of giving all of your Digimon the blanketed Security Attack +1 for the following turn is really good. And to round off my options, I'm testing out 2 copies of Trident Revolver. I really like this card. I don't see a lot of people playing it, nor do they think it's good, which I don't understand. Most of the time, your opponent is either going to give you 3 or 4 memory if they want to play a Tamer this format. So this card is essentially for 3 costs if you have your own Tamer, or even if you don't have your own Tamer, if you have it in hand, you can play this knowing your opponent has a memory Tamer on board. They're going to go to grade 3 anyway, so you can just play this. You can go Trident Revolver to pop their Digimon, then play your own Tamer for the following turn. Most of the time, you're going to play your Tikuya or you're going to play your memory Tamer. So it's broken, man. Next, I'm playing 2 copies of Analog Youth. This guy's just really good. It helps you dig for your pieces. Most of the time, you're going to be wanting to dig for your ancient Greymons or your Agunimon, so you can warp into it and finish out your combo. Then I'm playing 2 copies of Marcus Damon. I feel like Marcus is better than Ty. Most of the time, you're not going to be digivolving up into a straight line like that. So it's crazy just to run Ty. I don't like it. For what it's worth, it's not really worth it at all. You're never going to have that many sources under your Digimon for you to be able to swing for Security Attack +1 for having 5 sources. So I'm playing Marcus. Whenever you swing with your Emperor Grey or you swing with your Omnimon, no, just your Emperor Grey or your Ancient Grey, you'll be able to tap Marcus to gain a memory. And then if you die from a security check for some unforeseen reason, or at the end of the turn, you'll be able to gain a memory from Analog Youth. So you'll be gaining 2 memory. and man, let me tell you guys, it's good. It's good. And to round off the tamers, not last but least, we got the 4 copies of the Tikuya. This guy is just really nuts. Like I said, with the Agumon play, or with any Digimon for that matter, you can just Digivolve over Tikuya and have that security attack +1 and just swing out, man. It's just really good. But yeah, that's the deck profile. I don't want to waste you guys' time. But yeah, I've been trying to make videos for a while. I've been having computer issues. We moved into a new house and everything. So I hope you guys like this video. If you want to see another rendition of the Red Hybrid with the Aldomon Turbo, don't forget to like this video. If we can get 10 likes on this video, I'll make that video for you. I also have X Antibody coming for you guys. I'm trying to make this deck. I like this deck. I like the X Antibody cards, especially Aldomon and its Doraemon line. It's really cool. I can't wait for BT8 and BT9 to play them. It's really cool. Anything else, I can do a rendition of the new version of D Brigade for you guys. Just let me know what you want to see, and I'll put it on the channel. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. This is Vindy Swartz, and please, guys, don't forget to Supreme Cannon that like button, Transcendent Sword that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, homies.